Good day and welcome. In this brief instructional video, you're going to learn a little bit about unpacking and starting to use the GoPro Silver Edition, although I think it also applies to the Black Edition somewhat. This comes to you from Paramount Video Productions, which can be found in Google under Video Production Brisbane. Now, when we first got the GoPro, we were very excited, but we found that the bolt didn't really work properly. We were trying to undo this bolt here. Now, I kept turning it around and around and around, but in fact it wouldn't come off, so we thought we were doing something wrong. We spent many hours trying to undo this particular bolt. We then took it back to the shop and we found out that in fact there was something wrong with the bolt, and the shop replaced the entire housing system. Once your bolt is actually working, then it's a simple matter of unscrewing it to take off the housing. In order to remove the housing, you have to use your thumb and to push this button to the right. Then you have to use your finger to flip this button over. It's important to note that with this little piece over here, you actually flip it up toward you. And you've got to exert quite a lot of pressure. So these are some of the main buttons on the camera. To turn it on, you hold it down for a few seconds. And then you see that there's a whole appearance of information over here. Now, to actually shoot with the camera, you use this red button up here. You press it down, and then you'll see that you start filming with it, and then this red light appears to go off and on. At the same time, you can see there's a counter reading, and 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 17 seconds, something like that. Now let's stop filming with it for the moment. 3 beeps tell us that it's stopped filming. Here's the Wi-Fi section over here. And on this part of the camera is where you put your connections. Here's how we connect it to the computer. At the other end of the connection to the computer is a USB connection. In order to change the modes on the camera, you simply press the mode button. In order to open the battery compartment, you push this little catch to the left. Sometimes it springs out with great force. Then you simply push the battery in, having charged it already using your computer. In order to connect the back section, you push it down on the hinges, 2 little hinges, and you push it in. And now it's completely flat. In order to put the SD card, mini SD card into the camera, you simply push it in. If you want it to come out, you give it a push and it comes out. Now we're going to check the housing. We simply put it into a container of water, and we see if there are any bubbles that appear, which would be air leaving the housing. There are no bubbles appearing. Turn it over. Still no bubbles appearing. Now we're going to take it out of the water and we're going to check to see if there's any water inside the housing. And now here's how we connect it to a TV set. We take the USB end of the cord and simply plug it in to the TV set. And now we go to the front of the TV set to have a look. Now we can see that the GoPro is loading, and we can see that it's going to all the various pictures that we've made. So we'll go to one of them, and we'll press enter, and here's where we see the we see a picture of Noosa Beach, one of the great national parks in northern Queensland, or on the Sunshine Coast rather. Alright, so one of the big problems is to find the manual on the GoPro website. So we've come to the GoPro website. We're going to press, under Hero 3 cameras on the top left hand side, we're going to press Silver Edition. We go through to the Silver Edition, and then right up at the top under Support, we press Support, go to Support, and under Support, there it is, we find the manuals. And since we're dealing with the Hero 3 Silver Edition, we click the English section and it downloads. Then you've got to click on the download, and there it appears right there. In order to get the Cineform Studio Edit System, you have to click Software and Apps. You'll see a logo that says Cineform Studio. Click on that logo. Okay, well, we hope you've enjoyed those brief few minutes of learning how to use the GoPro Silver Edition. Because it doesn't come with a manual, it can cause quite a lot of trouble in the beginning. And once again, we thank you for watching. This has come from Paramount Video Production, that is found in Google under Video Production Brisbane. Thank you very much.